Good morning, everyone. I have to say that it seems like my desk just keeps getting messier and messier. And I even think I picked up some. Okay, today we are on day 7 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And it's also my collection obsession. So, anyway, our sketch is by Cheryl Ashcraft. And she has beautiful turquoise paper and it has stripes on it. She has a circle over here, well, like a little bigger than a half a circle over here and a little smaller than a half circle over here. And she's got 2 photos up here, a photo here, a photo here, the title here, journaling here, and she's got some other circular florals, and she's got a bracket here, the title if I didn't say that. She's got some little arrows running here. Super cute layout. I could just plug pictures right in there. It's so cute. But mine's gonna be it's gonna be close. You're gonna tell that it's inspired, and again, I will have it up here. Okay, so I am doing a recipe for my recipe album, and if you haven't seen that, I do have a place where I have that in my down below, whatever that's called. I'll link it, and so I have my recipes, and I talk about my recipe book and all that jazz. So this is totally my favorite meal. It's called Pasty. When I was a kid, we always called it meat pie. It's a pie crust, which I love pie crust, but I'm not a sweet eater. So this is my pie. And it has potatoes in the bottom, then you put hamburger and salt and pepper it, then onion, then potatoes again, hamburger, salt and pepper, onion. You put another layer of potatoes because you don't want the potatoes or the meat to touch the shell because it will kind of burn in those places. My sister said though that was her favorite part whenever that happened. So here it is, just before I put the second layer of onions and the third layer of potatoes. So it's encased in potatoes, but you just do it in later layers. Potatoes, burger, onion, potatoes, burger, onion, potatoes. So that's what I'm gonna be scrapbooking. And then here's what the pie looks like when it's done. And this is the pie that I talked about when they had the auction at church. It sold for $400. So that was pretty exciting. Okay, so I am going to use this, since it's a recipe, I'm gonna use this like it's a tablecloth and stick it right here. And so I'm going to start with that. Oh, and I'm using this because it looks like a butcher block. I just think it's I love this paper. I just think it's very unique. And I am going to stick this here because it looks like I'm going to probably put it a little bit closer to that edge. And I mean, I could totally put this in my kitchen, the whole thing. Okay, and then I made this pie. And after this, I'm gonna show how to make this. I started out with making this one, and because it's so cute, I just figured I would just throw that in there too. And, oh, I forgot my foam that I was gonna stick underneath this. I'm gonna run and get that up. Okay, I said I was gonna post a video right after this that shows how to make the 2 pies. Okay, I decided I wanted to put this underneath here so that it kind of gave it a little bit of a dome. And this is that fun foam, and I think it's sticky. I think the last time I tried to tape it, so this time I'll try to do it the right way. And I'm just shooting for the middle here. Okay. Ah, it didn't want to go. Oh, trying to tape in the curve. The taper does not want to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right here, just like, is it Cheryl? Yeah, Cheryl has her circle. Now, this paper, well, also this might be close to the size that she had, because this is the one that would actually fit in here, so that's the one I'm using. Okay, so there's my pie. Okay, and then my photos. So I've got them, because of this, I'm putting them up on foam too, and I'm just gonna strategically place them over the pie. And do I need my ruler, which I have no idea where it's at? Okay, it's right next to me. Okay, hey, now with that, it actually is level. Okay, that works good. Okay. This is called Pasty, if I didn't say that already. And both my grandparents made it. And I know my ex, when we were teenagers and we would go to his hometown, or where he was born, they would actually have it at the church, and so we'd go over there and get it, because it's my favorite food, like I said. And let's see if I can kind of see if that's straight there. Okay, that looks close there. And like I said, both my grandmothers made it, but we called it meat pie when I was a kid, but then I found out that its original name was Pasty. And oh, I gotta pull up my cheat sheet. Okay, let me see. I gotta get back to it. Okay, here it is. So I'm calling it Pasty, but I'm also gonna call it meat pie. So I've got my table set, my pie sitting on it, and then I'm gonna put this doily over here, because she had a lot of circular elements. So I'm trying to, you know, it's like I am putting my own spin on it, because I liked it for these photos and this recipe, and for this kit. Okay, I try to always line up the doilies so it kind of is laid out correctly. Oh, bear with me, I gotta make this so it doesn't turn off. Okay. Never. Okay. Okay, I think I need to bring it down just a little bit more. See if I can kind of get that lined up again, and this time I probably have it lined up the opposite way. Okay, and I have a jar that I cut out with the die, so I'm going to use that too. There's also a lot of white, so I figure any white items, I can kind of add those in. Okay, I think I need to have this probably about right here, because my title is going to go over a little bit of it. Think about there. Let me see if it's, I don't want to have my jar tipped. Okay. And then it's going to be called Pasty, and you know what? I have, oh yeah, it's all right. I kept thinking, I'm dimensional. No, that's not, this is, I'm only dimensional over here. Okay. So I'm getting this next photo down. Now yesterday's, I kind of did the photos later in the game, so. Okay, so I think S will be right in the middle. My sister, well, we both used to sell Creative Memories. She did in Texas, and I did here. But I don't think we had the topiary thing. And she's like, why aren't you using your topiary thing? And it's like, I always forget. And I did it again today. It would have been a little bit faster if I would have pulled it out and used it. So I have Pasty in red. I figure we've got a lot of color. Well, they're kind of the same colors because my granite looks kind of blue when you see it in the picture here. Okay, so we got kind of the main things on here. Now my recipe is right here. And I told you how it all went together, and then the potatoes are sliced thinly. And you cook it for 1 hour at 375. Okay, this is from the 6x8 paper, and that's what I'm going to use to mat my recipe on. Oh, I need to not smash my pie. Okay, so I just thought this would make it just a little bit better, because it kind of almost looks like it's from a recipe book, the way the printing is on it. And I'm gonna bring it down here as much as I can, because I still want to see a lot of my pie. I mean, when you see how long it took me to make it. Okay, let's straighten that out. Should be good there. And then I have some things here. I've got this from the die pieces. And so I'm going to put that right down at the bottom. And that should be straight there. I have another piece from the dies, and I don't know if it's supposed to look like maybe a hot pad. Kind of looks like that. And I'm just going to stick that. Let's see. Want more of the lacy part showing. I think I'm going to push it a little more like that. Okay. And then I have this, and a ticket, and it says love. It's got a 7 on it. And since I love this pie, I'm going to use this, but I'm going to cut it off because I don't need it all. Because I'm going to tuck it. I'm going to stick that right there. And then I have a foam button from the foam pieces. I'm going to just stick that here on the corner. Oh, and you know what? It looks like it actually goes this way. Because the way that the string looks, it looks dimensional this way, so I'm going to stick it that way. And then I have a little yellow flower. And it kind of looks like it's leaning in to the left. So I'm going to kind of put it that way. Okay, and now I'm going to go over here and work on this, and I'm going to use this little pie because I made it. I thought, you know what, it's cute, I'm just going to use it. I think I'm going to put a little bit of foam underneath it like I did the other one, and I'm just going to kind of cut it in a circle. Maybe if I can get this off here. Okay. I'm gonna put that right in the middle. And I think I'm gonna put it right here, I think. Maybe like that. And I think I'm gonna put the tape here. I figure since she's got those circular elements, this would, I might as well use it since I made it. It's cute. Now I have 3 pies. So I have a triangle of pies. Okay, and then I have a red button. So I've got red, yellow, green, and blue. It's almost a crayon box of colors. Okay, and I can see that it goes this way. I didn't realize how these buttons looked so much like a direction. So now I'm trying to follow it right along. Okay, and I have another little flower. Where do I want that? I almost want to put it there. Huh. Wait a minute, I have to make a decision. I think I'm going to put it here. Maybe I'll put something in the middle later. Okay, and then I have some more things I'm going to cluster up here. And I have this one that's called Be Beautiful, because I have to say, when I see a pasty, I definitely think Be Beautiful. I was showing my sister the pie. I sent it to her and she goes, "Oh, what kind of pie is it?" And I said, "It's a pie of paper and string." She thought that was pretty funny. And she said, "No, I'm hungry." And I said, "I know." I said, "I thought it looked real enough when I was making it that I was hungry too." Okay, so I've got another one of the little yellow flowers. I'm gonna put it right at the end of this Beautiful. And because I love this pie, I'm gonna use this little red heart. Put it right by Beautiful. I'm trying to see if I know it's gonna tuck in a little bit. I guess I should have pulled down my picture a little bit more. I wonder if I can slide everything over. I don't know. I don't know if that will give up. Have you seen anybody pull stuff off their layouts as much as me? I don't know. I do it a lot. I think maybe there, because I kind of want this to show as much as possible. Okay, yeah, I like that. And then I have another button. So I'll have 3 buttons, 3 pies, 3 buttons. Okay, and it's got to go like this. Yep. Think about there. And then I have a foam bee from the foam stickers, obviously. And I'm going to put that right here. So that gives me 5 things. I have another bee that I'm going to actually put it down here in with the pie. And I want to put it here, maybe here. Okay. And I have these stickers that I have not used yet, but I don't know if they're going to make it on here today or not. I kind of like it like it is. I love that I get to see a bunch of this wood. It's got my pie on there. So I think I'm going to call it quits. So I love this sketch. I think it's perfect for this. And last night when I was trying to decide about this circle, it came to me to make the pie. So I am so excited about that. And so if you want to know how I made this, watch the video right after this. It's not going to be attached because I did it on a whole nother disc and I'm not even sure if I know how to put them together. So it'll just be a separate video. So if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to, you know, or you're not committed into this. So I'm going to glue these down, but it's all set. I will have close-ups at the end. And I thank you for joining me. Everybody that is playing the collection obsession will be listed below, along with the links for the 30 days of sketches to Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So play along. It's fun. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.